Flag off of turn number 4. Keep an eye on the 69er of Tyler Cadwalder laying in Wade as we're green flag down the front straightaway. A beautiful start as we're side by side into turns number 1 and 2. Bomley with the lead. Sears up on the high side. Cadwalder and Ramon Ortega thinking about making this 3 wide racing. It's the 46 of Bomley. Here comes Ramon Ortega splitting the difference. 3 wide racing off turn number 4. Ortega right in the middle as
nice
Jeffrey
move.
Sears. Oh, we have them good together off of turn number 4.
Carpenter
as the 33 of Nicholas Carpenter, and I believe
12X of Clint Baker.
The 17X of Clint Baker.
17X Clint Baker, yes.
It's coming through the pack as well as the lights are out. The field is set. We're going to go back green flag racing. Coming off turn number 4, it's Bomley leading them slow. Now on the gas, heavy off turn number 4. Bomley with a great start. Ortega and Sears not fooled. They're right there side by side into turns number 1 and 2. Sears taking the high line. Here comes Cadwalder to throw his name in the mix. Sears and Ortega right there in 2 and 3.
Great drivers, great cars. This is what you get with those Hoosier tires on them as they are side by side, wheel to wheel. This is one even class of B mod. If I were a US IMCA Sport Mods out here on the Speedway. Here we go, race fans. We are good to go.
46, J.J. Bomley with the lead. The 13J, Jeffrey Sears. 17R, Ramon Ortega. 69er of Cadwalder. Here comes Munson. Josh Munson creeping on the inside, taking over the number 4 spot. Munson, a man on a mission here tonight.
Working his magic in Overview's Mach 5 as he goes down the back straightaway. How about that car number 17, Ramon Ortega? But Jeffrey Sears, the man impressing me as he is hanging on to that second spot, but he is hanging on for dear life as here comes Ortega.
Off the track goes the 83 of Coleman Browning, but we stay green flag racing with the 46 of J.J. Bomley, your leader. Jeffrey Sears in the 13J right there in the number 2 spot. He's got company. 17R, Ramon Ortega, and the 19X of the Magic Man, Josh Munson. Don't count out the 69er of Cadwalder, the 2 of Phillips, and the 81 of Austin Charles. Something kind of a miss with the other 81, the 81K. Dakota Coco Kessler off the pace, coming down the front straightaway. It looks like he's going to take that hard right-hand turn off the track as we say green flag racing. Ramon Ortega is going to bobble. That's going to open up the door for the 19X of Munson as we have a battle shaping up for the lead between the 13J of Sears and the 46 of J.J. Bomley.
I tell you what, I don't know what they've been feeding that Smurf, but he is growing. That Jeffrey Sears has got that car working. Here he comes, race fans. He is going to take that lead as we go into turn number 1.
Into turns number 1, it's Sears on the high side, Bomley on the inside, down the back straightaway, still side by side into turns number 3 and 4. Sears going to let it all hang loose up on the high side. With momentum at the line, it's going to be too close for me to call. Bomley still at the inside line. He's going to let it drift up to the middle of the track. That's going to open up the door. Sears with a great run down the back straightaway. New leader into turns number 3 and 4.
Race fans, you don't see racing like this anywhere else in the country, but on the high banks of US 36 Raceway, new leader that time by Jeffrey Sears in car number 13J. Bomley moving back to that 2 spot. Here comes Munson.
It's Sears at the point. Bomley in second. Munson running third as lap traffic right in front of him. Something amiss with the 17 of Mary Lynn. She's going to pull it off the track at the line. It was still Sears. Sears with the lead. Bomley on the inside. Munson creeping slowly up to those 2 leaders. Sears, Bomley, and Munson, your top 3.
But what happens when Munson gets there? No room at the end as these guys are side by side for that front spot. He is going to have to thread the needle as Jeffrey Sears will still hang on to that lead by half a car length.
Lap traffic coming into play. Lap traffic right in front of our leaders. It's the 13J of Jeffrey Sears, the 46X of J.J. Bomley. Both of them going to set it up on the high side, try to get around the lap traffic off turn 4 down the front straightaway. Sears, Bomley, Munson, Ortega, and Cadwalder rounding out your top 5.
This could cause an issue. First time that 13J has been on the low side. Here comes Bomley. He has took that line away from Sears. What will he do now? He is going to look on the top. We have got a battle for the lead as a lap car coming into play. Here comes Bomley back up top.
Sears down to the inside. Bomley going to throw it up on the high side, trying to find a way around the lap traffic. Down the back straightaway. Sears going to let it drift up. Bomley going to throw it in down to the inside.
3 wide.
As we're 3 wide down through turns number 3 and 4. White flag coming out one more time around. It's Sears by less than half a car length at the line. Bomley on the inside. Sears up on the high side. Down the back straightaway. Pops, take us home.
Who's it going to be? You got that 13 of Jeffrey Sears. He is vying for his first ever win. It's going to be a slide job by Bomley. Sears into the back of it as we come to the line. Backwards, J.J. Bomley in victory lane.
Who you got? It is the 46 of J.J. Bomley, your feature winner.
Backwards at the line with a 13J of Jeffrey Sears. He will come home second. Munson will come home third. And how about that 81
off of 4?
Here we go, race fans, side by side, wheel to wheel. Greenies go down the front straightaway. Chad's giving them the green as we go into 1.
A great start by the 94J, the man of steel, Josh Steele, as he's going to take the early lead. Look on the high side. Who's running it? It's the 292 of Blake Peeler running that high line that he likes. Steele, Peeler, and Fist down to the inside. Even more to the inside. Car number 20X of Carson Mason are feeling racy coming off 4. A little bit of as around goes the 31B of Fisk. He's going to keep his foot in it, and it stalls out right on the inside of turns number 1 and 2. He keeps his foot in it, and the yellow flag comes out. Green is still out. The green flag is still out. So it's the 94J of Steele. Here comes the 292 of Peeler. And the 34X, the Maysville Mauler. Mick Ross up on the high side. Smooth. Chad Clancy down to the inside. 4 wide off of 4.
Peeler makes it work as he'll take over that lead as they go into turn number 1.
292 of Blake Peeler with the 34X of Ross. High side. 21X of Smooth. Chad Clancy. 94J, Man of Steel, Josh Steele getting shuffled back a little bit. And here comes the train. Thomas Roberts in the 65X rounding out your top 5.
How many times do we see Chad Clancy and Mick Ross going at it door to door? But look who's out front. Is that 292 of 2 weeks ago winner, that Blake Peeler, who won by an eyelash, but he's got a bigger lead now.
Here comes Ross, though. Ross finding the top shelf to his liking as well. It's the 292 of Peeler, the 34X of Ross, the 21X of Clancy, 94J of Steele, 65X of Roberts. As problems for the 47X of Connor Masoner, he gets it figured out. We stay green flag racing side by side for second and third.
Second, third, just cannot seem to separate themselves. Who's it going to be as Blake Peeler's out front? Ross will hold on to that second spot with Clancy on the inside and the 21X.
Your leader, the 292 of Blake Peeler, 34X of Ross, and the 21X of Smooth. Chad Clancy sitting second and third. Steele, Roberts, and Whitney all within the top 6 as they're trying to vie for position. It's the 292 of Blake Peeler, but lap traffic coming into play.
31 of Fisk. He will be the first car to go under the 292 as 292 of Peeler bringing that car to the front. Look behind them, still side by side for that second, third spot. Just what Peeler wants them to do is battle while he pulls away.
So it's still the 292 of Blake Peeler dealing with the lap traffic of the 31B, the country gentleman Robert Fisk. Fisk right in front of the leader. Peeler going to set him up to perfection into turns number 3 and 4. Peeler changing his lineup a little bit, going to the inside.
Allow Ross to catch up.
That's going to allow the 34X of Ross and the 21X of Smooth Clancy to catch up a little bit. Steele still sitting in 4th. Yep. 65X of Roberts 5th with the X9 of Whitney knocking on the door.
Let's just remember, Robert Fisk is no slow car. He just spun out down here in 1 and 2, got that car gathered back up. He is a hard man to pass out here on the speedway, but here comes Ross. He is going to try to make his move while the 292 deals with lap traffic.
That lap traffic definitely being a thorn in the side of the 292 of Peeler. That allowed the 34X of Ross to catch back up as the yellow flag comes out onto the racetrack. Yellow flag coming out for the 20X of Carson Masoner, sitting cross-threaded in 1 and 2.
You know, Blake saying, get that guy out of the way. I got racing to do.
Pace taking him a little bit quicker through 3 and 4 this time. On the gas heavy. Smooth. Chad Clancy not fooled. He's already up to the number 2 spot, but here comes Ross storming back up on the high side.
And it looks like 21 is going to slip high. That's going to allow the crossover. Look at Josh Steele coming into that picture. And let's don't forget Thomas Roberts in that 65X as he has now moved into the race.
Something to miss with the 47X of Connor Masoner as he's a little bit slow going down the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. He's going to take the hard left-hand turn into the infield, so we stay green flag racing with the 292 of Blake Peeler leading the way.
Just talking about the X9 of Brad Whitney, he is starting to feel racy. It seems like he gets faster as the race goes along. He is up to that 5th spot, but I tell you what, nobody going to catch that 292. And just Chad Clancy looks on the inside of Peeler as they go down the back straightaway.
It's Peeler by about 2 car length. Ross going to try to avoid our signs this time on the back straightaway as he's up on the high side. Roberts able to get by him. He's going to thread the needle off of 4. Great by the 34X, the Maysville Muller, Mick Ross, but back up front, we have a battle. It's the 292 of Peeler and the 21C. Smooth Chad Clancy as we're getting ready to come to the white flag lap. It's the 292 of Peeler. White flag comes out. Smooth. Chad Clancy right there. Clancy going to throw it into the inside. Try the slide job through 1 and 2. Peeler with high side momentum. Down the back straightaway. Pops take us home.
As we go through turn number 3, coming off turn number 4, great race in action. Peeler's going to change his line. He is going to be looking for the checker. Your feature winner, the 292 of Blake Peeler.
Second to the 21X of Smooth, Chad Clancy. Third to the 65X of Thomas Roberts. Fourth to the 34X of Mick Ross. And rounding out your top 5, the X9 of Bad Brad Whitney.
You just don't see racing.
Racing out of 4, Pops.
I think it's time to go green as we come 2 by 2 by 2 through the pack as we come off turn number 1, or 4 rather. Green flag in the air as we head into 1.
Into turn number 1, it's the 292 with Chad Jarrett down to his inside. Car number 1R of Matt Richards. Here comes the 4L of Mike Houseman Jr. Houseman Jr. jumping the berm and passing 2 cars in the meantime. Up on the high side, the 12T of Tyler Drucke. Drucke able to get by up to the number 3 spot. Your leader is the 1R of Matt Richards. 292 at Chad Jarrett running second. Drucke third and Houseman fourth with side-by-side action as Toby Chapman now running into the top 5 in car number 7.
Here comes Drucke. He don't want to let that 1R get away because Matt Richards is a hard man to pass once he gets out front. Drucke and Richards both using the high line as they go down the back straightaway. Great racing action here in the IMCA Race Saver Sprint Cars.
It's the 1R of Matt Richards, 12T Tyler Drucke, the 292 of Chad Jarrett, the 4L of Mike Houseman Jr., and the 7 of Toby Chapman rounding out your top 5. Everybody still chasing. The 1R of Richards. Battle on the track right now is for the number 3 and 4 spot between the 292 of Jarrett and the 4L of Houseman. Houseman able to get by Jarrett, but here comes on the high side the 7 of Toby Chapman. Chapman throwing it up on the high line, making it work, trying to look for more as he tries to get around a very fast 292 of Chad Jarrett, but everybody chasing the 1R of Matt Richards off the track. Goes car number 11 of Frank Rogers. Frank Rogers pulling that car off the track. We stay green flag racing. Richards with the lead. Drucke in second. And Chapman and Houseman running side by side for third and fourth.
If that car number 7 goes any higher, he's going to be in Lake Road Warehouse Victory Lane up here as he is right up next to the wall. Can't go any higher than he is going on the speedway, trying to run down that car number 4 as Houseman has got that 4L working, but everybody chasing that 1R out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Matt Richards out front. Drucke closing in.
It's the 1R of Matt Richards going to be dealing with lap traffic as he's way high on the turn number 1 and 2. I think he may have touched the wall with the back right rear.
No, he didn't, Maya. He did.
It's the 1R of Richards dealing with lap traffic coming down the front straightaway. Drucke in the 12T right there in the number 2 spot as Mike Houseman Jr. in the 4L running the number 4 spot. 3 spot rather, and Toby Chapman in that 7 running the number 4 spot. Rounding out your top 5 is the 292 of Chad Jarrett. Everybody still chasing the 1R of Matt Richards as the laps keep ticking away. 2 lap cars right in front of our leader.
We have not had a caution in the sprint cars this year. Let's hope we can keep it that way as we're halfway through. Cross flags halfway in this feature.
2 lap cars right in front of the leader as we go into turns number 1 and 2. It's the 1R of Matt Richards with the 12T of Tyler Drucke closing in quick. Right behind Drucke, you have the 4L of Mike Houseman Jr. and the 7 of Toby Chapman with the 292 of Chad Jarrett rounding out your top 5. 2 cars right in front of the leaders as they go by the flag stand.
As lap traffic always comes into play on this fast high bank 3/8 mile of dirt, Matt Richards has to find a way around. Here comes Drucke. That's going to allow Drucke to close in. He is within about 3 car lengths now as we come down the front straightaway.
Reminiscent of week 1 where Drucke laid in wait in the number 2 spot with lap traffic coming into play. Is he playing the waiting game or is he giving it everything he's got? 1R of Richards with the lead. He's going to go to the inside with lap cars right in between them. The 12T, oh, Chapman riding the berm up on the high side. He gathers it up. We stay green flag racing.
Couldn't go no
Toby
higher.
Chapman just put 2 wheels over the berm, and we stay green flag with the 1R of Richards and the 12T of Drucke. Richards still your leader into turns number 1 and 2. He's going to throw it in sideways. Drucke right there within striking distance going down the back straightaway. Richards able to stretch it out a little bit. Richards better in 1 and 2. Drucke better in 3 and 4 as the laps keep ticking away. It's Richards, Drucke, Houseman, Chapman, and Jarrett rounding out your top 5.
Drucke going to change his line. He is going to look on the inside now with that 12T. He realized that was not the fast way around as Richards started to pull away. He goes back to the top side. Keep an eye on the cars as they're starting to run him down. That 4 looking good as he is starting to come to the front.
Everybody stepping up to the high side, pushing the berm higher and higher. Richards right in the middle of the track off 4. The 12T of Tyler Drucke, searching high and searching low, trying to find a way to catch the 1R of Richards, as Richards may be putting that back wheel right on the wall through 1 and 2. He gets a slingshot down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 by the flag stand. It's Richards, Drucke, Houseman, and Chapman now rounding out your top 4.
Going to be looking at the white flag this time by as Richards goes down the back straightaway. A lap car in between he and Drucke now as they come down the front straightaway, putting another car lap down. One more time around for that 1R. Cade Richards, take us home, Al.
It's Matt Richards with the lead down the back straightaway. Drucke off 2 into turns number 3 and 4. The 1R of Matt Richards setting sail on the high side, putting the 5th place contender a lap down. Your feature winner, car number 1R of Matt Richards.
Second place, will that be that 12T of Tyler Drucke? Then comes that car number 4L out on the racetrack. That is Mike Houseman Jr. And behind him comes that car number 7 who was in his own zip code. That is Toby Chapman.
Rounding out your top 5 is car number 292 of Chad Jarrett. But your feature winner here tonight in the IMCA Race Saver Sprints is car number 1R, Richards Machine Shop on the side, Matt Richards.
Let's think about this. We've had 4 races. We're 2 and 2 now. Tyler Drucke's 1-2. Matt Richards 1-2. Can we say a battle?
Section in the front row, looking for green. It's go time down the front straightaway. Corey Ray and car number 69 in with the early lead into turns number 1 and 2. Smooth Chad Clancy right there in the number 2 spot. Shane Bailey down to the inside, and the 17T of Shadron Turner down the backside. The 11B of Derek Brown on the inside as well. Keep an eye on that car number 23, JR of Nick the Kid Roberts, as he makes his way to the front. It's Corey Ray, Chad Clancy, Shane Bailey, Shadron Turner, Derek Brown, and Nick Roberts.
The quality of the drivers here tonight and the quality of his race cars make up for any quantity we may be missing, as they are some of the best of the very best for your racing entertainment on the high banks of US 36 Raceway.
It's still the 69N of Ray, the 21C of Smooth, Chad Clancy, 7 of Shane Bailey, the only odd car out as he's down to the inside. But up on the high side, the 17T of Shadron Turner able to get around him. High line seems to be the favorable line here tonight at US 36. Cracking into the top 5. Keep an eye on that car number 23, JR of Nick the Kid Roberts, as he makes his way to the front. He's going to go to the inside of the 7 of Bailey, trying to take over the number 4 spot. So the 23 JR of Nick Roberts coming to the front.
Nick Roberts, no surprise to us, if we have known him in the past. 2015, I think, IMCA Sport Mod champion, as he has got that car on the rail tonight. He will settle in that 4th spot, moving Bailey back to 5th.
He's got a lot of ground to make up, though, because the 69N of Corey Ray done checked out into his own zip code into turns number 1 and 2. It's Ray with the lead. Up to second is the 17T of Shadron Turner. That's going to move the 21C of Smooth, Chad Clancy, back a spot to be in the number 3 spot, followed by the 23 JR of Nick Roberts, the 7 of Shane Bailey, the 11B of Derek Brown, the 07 of Daniel Harris, the 81 of Richard Spriggs, and the 48 of Jim Masoner Jr., as the new 3rd place car, the 23 JR, Nick the Kid Roberts, able to get around the 21C of Smooth, Chad Clancy.
As we take them cars through turn number 3, off of turn number 4, still going to lead it. Waterbury Farms on the side. It is that 69N of Corey Ray. The man I'm watching is that 23 JR of Nick Roberts, as now he sets his sights on the 17T of Turner, who, by the way, is a rookie in the A-Mods this year. Shadron Turner looking good.
It's the 69E Petite Auto Salvage on the side. Corey Ray with the lead. Shadron Turner in second. Roberts running third with the 21C of Smooth. Chad Clancy in that number 4 spot. Back to 5th is the 7 of Shane Bailey, followed by the 11B of Derek Brown. 07 of Daniel Harris out there, as well as the 81 of Richard Spriggs. And now lap traffic coming into play. The 48, Jim Masoner Jr. in front of the leader. The 69N of Corey Ray. Ray drops a tire off the track, sets the car early in the corner, and gets by lap traffic.
Nice
that was
job.
impressive.
Yeah.
69N of Corey Ray, still your race leader through turns number 1 and 2. He's going to let it drift up high and go down the back straightaway. It's Ray, Turner, Roberts, Clancy, and the 7 of Bailey rounding out your top 5.
Dean says I told him that.
Yeah, I
meant to do that. As he got that car high, but it worked for him. As he is pulling away, he better pull away, because Shadron Turner starting to cut into that lead ever so slightly. And here comes Nick Roberts as they're coming forward.
Don't count out that 23 JR. Is he laying in wait, or does he have something? He's down to the inside of the 17T of Shadron Turner. Turner has it, though, high side momentum with the 17T of Shadron Turner, but up front, it's all car number 69 in. Corey Ray with the lead, about a half a straightaway lead over the 17T of Shadron Turner.
Not sure the low line is the way around. As Shane Bailey will get by that 21C of Clancy. He will take over that 4th spot out on the speedway. Clancy will try to fight back. 3 wide is a lap car in between them, but up front, everybody's chasing that 69 in, as he is just like McDonald's. Have it your way.
69 in, Corey Ray, your race leader, off turn number 4 as the laps keep ticking away. Shadron Turner in that number 2 spot in the 17T, followed by the 23JR of Nick Roberts. And then comes the 7 of Bailey with the 21C of Smooth Chad Clancy, putting the pressure on from the inside.
Great racing action side by side for that 4th and 5th spot. But up front, everybody chasing that 69 in. It looks like it is his race, barring no mistakes.
It's Corey Ray down the back straightaway. Another lap car right in front of him. That's the 81 of Richard Spriggs next in his sights as he comes off turn number 4. Corey Ray at the flag stand, your leader. Shadron Turner right there in the number 2 spot with the 23 JR of Roberts running third. Battle on the track is for the number 4 and 5 spot between the 7 of Princess Shane Bailey and the 21C of Smooth Chad Clancy.
As they go side by side up front, dealing with lap traffic again as Richard Spriggs is the next car to go down. Laps continue to wind down here in the IMCA Modified Division.
Laps keep ticking away, and the 69 in of Corey Ray keeps showing the way. He's out front, but Shadron Turner right there in the number 2 spot, kind of cutting into his lead. He's on the same straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. Shadron Turner showing something here late.
Closing in as lap traffic comes into play. That 81 of Spriggs, he's got that car on the high side. He is no slouch either, as that is the next car to go down. Ray looking on the inside. Spriggs on the outside. Spriggs, nothing doing, comes back.
White flag comes out one more time around. It's Ray on the inside. Shadron Turner is there, going down the back straightaway with the lap traffic in between them. Shadron Turner's going to throw it up on the high side. Corey Ray down to the inside, coming to the checkered flag. Shadron Turner goes for broke at the line. It's the 69 in of Corey Ray by less than half a car length.
That was interesting.
Second place goes to the 17T of Shadron Turner. Third place to the 23 JR of Nick Roberts. Fourth place to the 7 of Shane Bailey. And rounding out your top 5, car number 21C of Smooth Chad Clancy. Pops, what do you say we go give some hardware?
That got interesting in a hurry.
For the IMCA Modifieds, it's car number 69 in, the reflection of perfection, Corey Ray. Corey, the race was yours the whole time, but I got to ask, did you know that Shadron Turner was there?
I knew there was going to be somebody there. I didn't know whether it was him or not. I couldn't get around the 81 car like I needed to.
The lap traffic definitely came into play. It looked like he was in the lane that you needed, and you had to change up your lane. I'll tell you what, you put the 48 a lap down. It looked like you dropped the tire off the back of 3 to set the car so you could cut the corner in 4. That was pretty impressive. Great run out here. Tell me about some of the sponsors that make this possible.
First off, I want to thank Waterbury Farms, Pettit Salvage, Burke Family, Clear Creek Farms, Sugar Creek Insurance and Sugar Creek Farms, Sean Stanton Motorsports, Ray's Bait and Tackle, Fusion Graphics, RH2, Rosemary Hill Farms, and my dad, Marty. He's not here tonight, but he does a lot for me, and Bradley. He was my pit guy tonight.
All right, I got to ask, with this win, you're kind of climbing the ranks of the points. Can we look for you here every week, maybe point championship at the end?
Yeah, I'll be here as much as I can. I don't know if there's going to be any big shows that I might go hit, but I'll be here probably every weekend.
That's what I like to hear. Your feature winner for the IMCA Modifieds, the reflection of perfection, car number 69 in of Corey Ray. A found victory lane. Your winner for the vintage cars is car number J2, Happy Jack Simmons. Jack, congratulations on your feature win out there. It kind of looked like you were putting this car in a different zip code. You had everything working here tonight at US 36 Raceway. Can you talk me through that feature out there? Maybe tell me about some of your sponsors, man.
Well, our big sponsors, my shop, Jack's Engine Machine. Engine Pro gives us a few parts, and Goods and the Machine Shop Supplies helps us along a little bit. She was slick and dry tonight, but this old car likes a dry, slick track, and it got right on with it tonight.
It was very quick tonight, and you know, just observation alone, I'm seeing a second seat in here. Do you charge people to sit in there whenever you're out there driving, or is it just for show?
It's just a show to have a little fun there.
That'll work. All right, give him a big round of applause. Your feature winner for the vintage cars, car number J2, Happy Jack Simmons. Up next, your IMCA stock.
For a couple laps.
In
better.
fashion, crossing the finish line backwards.
I can.
Like you can steer with steering wheel?
Yeah, I got my stuff over on this guy. I was supposed to drive one of Bowler's cars, but he got the they got the cars tore down.
I know definitely. I really hate taking from him, but I thought I gave him all kinds of room on the top, and he was going to try to cross over the road, and it just went bad.
It went bad,
And then he runs into people afterwards.
it was a good race the whole time. You were right there in position the whole time. Can you tell me about some of the sponsors that make this possible for you? And I know the first couple weeks, it was a little rough for the point average, but 2 weeks in a row, it's got to help the overall mentality. Are you thinking points at this point?
I have no idea. Whatever happens. We were leading both the first two nights and had flat tires. And so we've had a fast car all year. It's just, but I got to really thank John and Beth and Ballers and Baller Motorsports and everybody on the car. Everybody that helps me, my wife, Robert Frankis, Kennedy Brothers, a whole bunch of people that help us out.
All right, give another big round of applause. Feature winner of the A&Sport Awards, car number 46J, JJ Bomley. JJ, you got anything else you want to say? You got anything else you want to say?
I just want to thank everybody for coming. I got to thank Carson Masner for showing me how to stretch my throttle leg.
There you go. I like that. Next. You got me on that one. Next job, JJ.
For a couple laps.
In
better.
fashion, crossing the finish line backwards.
I can.
Like you can steer with steering wheel?
Yeah, I got my stuff over on this guy. I was supposed to drive one of Bowler's cars, but he got the they got the cars tore down.
I know definitely. I really hate taking from him, but I thought I gave him all kinds of room on the top, and he was going to try to cross over the road, and it just went bad.
It went bad,
And then he runs into people afterwards.
it was a good race the whole time. You were right there in position the whole time. Can you tell me about some of the sponsors that make this possible for you? And I know the first couple weeks, it was a little rough for the point average, but 2 weeks in a row, it's got to help the overall mentality. Are you thinking points at this point?
I have no idea. Whatever happens. We were leading both the first two nights and had flat tires. And so we've had a fast car all year. It's just, but I got to really thank John and Beth and Ballers and Baller Motorsports and everybody on the car. Everybody that helps me, my wife, Robert Frankis, Kennedy Brothers, a whole bunch of people that help us out.
All right, give another big round of applause. Feature winner of the A&Sport Awards, car number 46J, JJ Bomley. JJ, you got anything else you want to say? You got anything else you want to say?
I just want to thank everybody for coming. I got to thank Carson Masner for showing me how to stretch my throttle leg.
There you go. I like that. Next. You got me on that one. Next job, JJ. Got two feature winners here. I'll interview the father first, and then I'll go to the son. Picking up the second feature win for the season in the IMCA Race Saving Sprints. Congratulations on a great run here tonight, Matt. Your second feature win on the year. Can you walk me through that race out there? It looked like you really have the car to beat, but lap traffic kind of coming into play.
Yeah, we kind of struggled at the beginning of the year. We went back to just our basic setup, and tonight it really worked good. But yeah, the track's so racy, and if you do come up on lap cars, I mean, they're going fast too, so it's kind of tricky to navigate them, but it sure is a lot of fun. This track, when it slicks off, I mean, you can run anywhere on it. It's pretty neat.
All right, so I gotta ask, moving from the ring, because I've seen you drive a modified before in the past, and then I really enjoy seeing you in a sprint car. When you're driving these sprint cars, are you trying to set up a pass for a lap car maybe 2 corners ahead, or is it all kind of spur of the moment?
Yeah, well, you can see, when you're probably a good straightaway or half a lap, I can see them, and I kind of just watch where they're running, and you kind of try to set it up, then he's racing the guys, and then it kind of...
You still got your radio on you? You still got your radio on you? Is there any chance you can tell the safety guys to stay out here to spike filler so I can go a couple laps with a stock car?
That guy in second, he's seen all of it too. He set you up.
Well, I mean, they said the radio was on.
Tell me about some of the sponsors. Who makes this possible for you to put one more fast hot rod out here?
Well, I got J&K Trucking, Jeff Stefanik, Husker Car Wash. I got some great guys that help me, Ken Stefanik, Doug Casco, Jessica, Katie Nelson. Been at the shop a lot. We've been real busy. Doing my own engines, Richard's machine. And so, yeah, if I didn't have help like all them people, it'd just be hard to do it.
All right, give him another big round of applause. Feature winner for the IMCA Race Saver Sprints, car number 1R of Matt Richards. Your feature winner for the E-Modified Division, car number 1R of Cade Richards. Cade, at the drop of the green flag, all bets were off. You set sail and then kind of threaded the needle down in the turns number 1 and 2, and then it almost seemed like it was a waiting game. Can you walk me through the feature out there?
Yeah.
You done got him?
That restart, I just wanted to get around him because I knew it was slick. They were spinning out and stuff, but luckily it worked out.
Here, Rick.
Just passed him on the inside and
You led the whole thing to all the way to the checkered flag and put yourself here in victory lane for the second time in your young career. Can you tell me about some of the sponsors that make this possible for you, man?
I'd like to thank Richard's Machine, Subway, and Big Joe Parker, and then JMS for the wager, $100.
I lost.
You lost the wager. That's good. All right, buddy. Thank you for talking to me down here. Congratulations again on your future win. You got anybody else you'd like to give a shout out to? Yeah, that is definitely a good thing. The first one to beat the 41 in the E-Modified Division this year. Your feature winner, car number 1R of Cade Richards.
Got him in a picture. Come on, round front.
I believe last but certainly not least, your feature winner for the Pure Stock class is the 47X, Connor Masoner. Connor, congratulations on a great run out there. It looked like the car was really working for you tonight.
Yeah, it was. I just happened to luck out, and them both spin out right in front of me, and I chose to take the top line, which is usually not me, but I lucked out this time.
I was going to say, it's very uncharacteristic of you to choose a high line, and most of the times we see you go towards the low side. What was going through your mind in that?
Well, everybody was on the bottom, and I can't pass whenever they're on the bottom, so
pass when somebody's there. That's
I had to try to gamble and take the top, and it turned out good.
It definitely worked out for you here tonight at US 36 Raceway. Anybody you'd like to give a shout out to, and sponsors you'd like to thank, man?
Yeah, Bowler Motorsports, Lake Road Warehouse, Brilliant Graphics, Prime Racing Products. Yeah, Cameron Engines, they help us out a lot. Jet Racing, they make an awesome car.
Anybody else, buddy?
That should be all.
All right, give another big round of applause. Your feature winner for the Pure Stock class, car number 47X of Connor Masoner.